Hi people, here we are back with another fly tying video. I'm going to be tying a small summer sedge pattern today. Pretty good in the evenings and when the fish are on the rise, taking off the top. Certainly throughout the summer months and early autumn. So we've got a short shank 12 in the vise, which is gape of a 12 hook, but shank of a size 14, so quite a versatile hook. Got some rusty brown 8/0 on the go, but again use 6/0 if you're more comfortable with that. So just gonna start here, run the thread down to just in line with where a barb would be. Come and snip off the tag end. First up, we've got some hare's ear dubbing. Use whatever you like. In real terms, if you want to use squirrel, use squirrel. Looking to keep this not too tight, but certainly give it a bit of a rough and ready sort of feel. Apologies if you're getting any of the helicopter sound effects that I've added in, but actually a helicopter. Just wind this up. Don't worry too much about it right now. As I said, don't want it too tight either, and leave yourself a bit of room at the head. If that comes away, you can snatch it off and reapply. It's not an issue. Cool, good stuff. Just stroke this back a wee bit, tidy up a wee bit going forward. And if you want to come in at this point with an old toothbrush or a dubbing brush, just come in, just rough this up just a wee bit, just give it a wee bit more life to it. It's fine. Yeah, not a problem. Up next, we're going to add some legs onto this bad boy. So 2 each side. So these are pheasant tail, pre-knotted from Vineyards. Again, you don't need to add these, but I quite like legs on a sedge pattern, so I'm going to add these on. Just to the back of the hook, really. A couple of turns each side. Don't need to be perfect. Fish won't notice the difference, won't be able to measure them, but you know, you want to have a nice fly, so yeah. Just come and trim those away and just tidy up a little bit. Good stuff. A little bit of wax on the thread, and next we're going to go with some natural CDC plumes. So I've got 3 here and looking for just towards the back of the hook, maybe just short of it at this point, and come in, good couple of turns, get that locked into place and snip that away. Cool, looking not too bad, just tidy up, come back to that point, again leaving a good bit of space here for the deer hair to come on, which we'll just move on to. So I've mixed 2 different deer hair, an orange and a natural, and probably about 50-50. It's up to yourself what your preference is. Don't go over the top with the deer hair. Get them into the stacker, chap it on the desk, line up those ends. Remember to comb out any underfur, because that's going to give you a bad day if you've not done that. And remove any broken ends. Got 1 or 2 in my mix. Come in and measure up roughly where you want this to sit. So I probably want this about there. So off camera, I'm going to snip this down. Then come in, pinching this tight and holding it on the top. You want to bring your thread into these ends, the old Davy McPhail special here. Because that will give you a much tighter grip, especially when you've got that wax in there to hold these on top. Okay, so that looks a bit mad and mental just now, but we will fix this in a minute. So back to your hare's ear dubbing. You don't need a lot, just a little bit onto the thread. And any sticking up deer hair, just stroke it back. That'll start to tidy up the fly for you a little bit. Looking not too bad at this point in time. Just going to have a check. Yep, I'm quite happy with that. Last thing I'm going to add, a little bit of pizzazz. So we've got some orange glister. Now, don't go mad with this. Just a little bit that I'm going to dub onto the thread just for the head of this fly. And again, stroking it back. And that is plenty at this point. Just tidy that up a little bit. Keep your thread tight. Don't want to be bouncing any turns off. Come in, a little bit of super glue onto the thread. Keep quite a small head, you've got quite a good shiny head there, so just build up some thread turns. Come in and whip finish. And that's you folks. Come back in with a dubbing brush if you want. Just brush some of this out, give it a real buggy look, and then if you've got any wild bits that develop, you can just trim those away. But yeah, all in all, that's your fly. So hopefully found that useful. Give it a shot. Hopefully get some fish. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And until next time, cheers.